Hi everyone, I hope you had a nice and amazing and refreshing break, and most of all, I really hope you're enjoying HR Week. Today it's all about strategy, as Peter mentioned a couple of times, and it wouldn't be a great strategic HR day if we weren't talking about learning and development. It's my pleasure today to welcome Bojana Šinžar Basalo from Ireland, Serbia, to this session and to talk about talent learning and development, and also upskilling and reskilling process. Bojana, welcome.
I hope you can hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you. It's very lovely to have you here at HR Week. Are you enjoying the session so far?
Yes, and it's really interesting. And actually, I'm here for the first time, so this is everything is new, and I'm learning also. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, I really hope you're having an amazing time. Thank you for being so open to share A1 story, or Ireland, Serbia. What do you want me to name it? What is the right pronunciation?
A1 Serbia. It's
A1. Okay. So you are going to talk about career journey, skill passport, very important things to learn about. So whenever you're ready, please take your session. I'll come back a bit later with questions from the audience. I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions for you. So we're very eager to hear what you have to say on this topic today.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much once again. And thank you for having us here and giving us an opportunity to share our stories. So this is going to be a learning journey with A1 Skills Passport. And I will walk you through actually a little bit of what the A1 Skills Passport is, why we chose to build our learning and development strategy around it, how we did it, and actually what is ahead of us in a few months or maybe even years if this is going to be one successful story, and we really hope it is going to be. So where we started actually. Few months ago, we of course we understood that we need our learning strategy to be, and learning culture to be self-driven from the side of our employees. So we wanted to see on everyday level that our employees are interested in learning and reskilling, and actually learn from each other, but not only learning from some platforms uh, or things like that. So, and we said, okay, first, what we want to do is to do our organization learning maturity and to see where we stand right now when it comes to learning maturity. And this assessment was actually some insight for us where we stand in a manner of mindset, structure, and environment. And we invited our learning and development specialists, our HR business partners, and we did it together. And actually, when we saw the results, we were a bit surprised. Not much, but actually, what we understood is that our mindset of our employees is still pretty much at the beginning. They still see that learning and development is something that is pushed or coming from learning and development specialists, HR, or from the side of their managers. And when how we standing about the structure, we are fine. We have our training teams, we have platforms, we have all the tools we need. But the environment is also similar where our mindset is. We're not using the opportunities we have enough. And so we said, okay, now when we need to step more into what was our job actually, we wanted to enter the motivational space of our employees and to link their motivation with their actual own development, because we saw that the opportunity so they can actually grow and develop their career in inside our company. So this is our actually one. This is our main goal, and to increase internal mobility of our employees. So it was the task for us not to actually to use the resources we already have. So we said, okay, if we have it enough, we have the structure, we have the tools. Let's pick some tool that we already have that is um actually familiar to our employees, and use it to build something new, to make some mind shift for them, and also for us to learn something new based on our strategy. And our strategy was, of course, let's go digital. Let's actually learn all together. So this is where our skill management tool, or A1 Passport, took place. Why it's A1 Skill Passport? First time when we introduced the skill management tool to our employees, and it came from A1 Group, and we said, okay, let's give our employees the opportunity to vote for the new name, and I think it was me five or six five or six different proposals, but our employees chose A1 skill passport. So this is why, after all, we decided to go to journey with A1 skill passport. And what is A1 Skill Passport? It's a tool, A1 artificial intelligence solution, and it's actually the second name is a digital developmental coach, and it is a tool fed with millions of data worldwide regarding skills and competencies, and they are linked to some to business environment. But what is its purpose? So it's support for our employees in planning their career development, but also to support them in upskilling and reskilling. So you can see in a few slides, you can also see some print screens from the tool, so you can have the feeling what it looks like and what is it all about. And okay, after we said, okay, this can be a good opportunity for us to use it even more, and to make some different story, and the story about reskilling and upskilling, but within a manner that it's not so actually it's not so corporate, but it's more like light, and it can be more engaging to our employees. And actually, we about the tool, it's easy to use, easy to access. It's supported, and actually it's easy to improve and add it. So we said, okay, let's go with it. And the tool itself, what can we benefit from it as a company? On a company level, actually, you can see that all we can empower skill development, of course, as or you can see right now, you can have like you can see what are the current, for example, trending skills inside of the company. What is important to develop right now, what is something that it's not so interesting anymore, or it's not trendy actually. And also you can see how many of our employees have some knowledge or even interest in these skills. You can see also and identify organizational skill gaps, so we can see what we need to overcome and to close, or also offering individual learning and development plans for our employees. And maybe the most important thing is being transparent around internal career opportunities. So our employees also can see what are the internal job opportunities inside the company. When we talk about employee benefits, also our employees can engage, and they can do this. They are doing actually the self-assessment, and they can also identify skill sets required for various positions, maybe for their current positions or also for the future ones. They have also offering, and it's offered actually a learning internal, offering individual learning opportunities. They can track their own skills in one place, and learning opportunities are connected to skill gaps. And actually, you can see now a bit of the prints of a print screen, and you can see how it looks like. For example, if you say you have some roles inside of the tool, you can see how the matching score of your own skill set against some of the actually current or maybe trending position. And it's linked with a job link, so you can see if there is some vacant positions, then you can apply for, and how far you are from it, and actually what are the skills and competencies you can improve. And also you have a learning path linked to that concrete skills and competencies actually um, you can actually develop. From the HR and recruiter side, there is also a great opportunity to see, for example, a team readiness. If you choose some position you need to fulfill, for example, you have a list of all team members inside the company, and you can see the scoring match for them. So you can be that can be a really great pool inside internal pool for HR people to have and to be really open about it after the closing the position. For the ones who are chosen or not chosen, they can actually talk about concrete skill sets and the reasons behind their decision. From the manager side, it can be also a great starting position for development talks. Um, for example, they can improve the quality of the talks because they can support and assist their employees in how actually what are the concrete skill sets they need to improve. Usually, the case was okay when we have a question, okay, what we need to develop for these employees. We usually had the answer was like mm, we had five, for example, five or 10 skills and competencies that were pretty much the same for various positions, because it was like the people didn't were not so informed about um, mm, about concrete skills and competencies they can improve. And this is where the tool can assist them, because there is a various list of different skills, so the managers can support their employees and they have a more qualitative uh, mm, talk with each other. Uh, this is from the benefit side of the tool, and but the most important thing that we actually realized is that if we use this tool appropriately, so we are going to allow our employees to have and spend more time around self-assessment, around thinking about their next steps in career development. We can support them in the way they need this assistance for. And actually, we are going more into area of self-driven and self-directed learning. Also, it's very actually it's helpful for us from the learning and development side, because we can do the more efficiently things things like planning the development, planning the teams for next next topics that we need to prepare for our employees, and actually we let them do the pre-work on their own. This is very important also because from this tool we can create a pool of internal subject matter experts, the new trainers inside the company, because our employees have the opportunity to work on their talents and their areas of interest, and also they can mark for us what is something that they are interested in, but also if they are ready to share the knowledge with the rest of the company, they can very transparently mark this in a tool, and we can have the information so we can develop and we can use the tool and to expand our training stuff with them. And also what we did, some of the first things we did after introducing this tool is embedded the tool in on our onboarding process. So this was a really significant change, because from the day one our employees, newly ones, are supported, and we start the talk about learning and development. So this was like they said actually it was really useful, and it was completely um, different way they can start their career inside the company. So I think we are we are ready for if there are questions. I can provide some answers for you. I cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. I forgot to turn on my microphone. We are here. We have two questions. In the meantime, during your presentation, and I'm going to read them to you. The first,
Mm-hmm.
how many times in a year are you taking insights into which skills are trending in your organization?
Mm-hmm. By now, it was 3 times a year, so for the whole organization. But if we have some insight from, I don't know, from our HR partners or managers, or some concrete, I don't know, project, we are doing it more oftenly.
Okay, thank you. And the second one, let me scroll a bit. Um, okay, what are some of the best practices to keep skills inside organization? This may be very important for companies where turnover is pretty much high, I believe, but if you have any best practices, it would be good to share with the audience.
Uh, for us, was the most important one. Was the one when we promoted those our internal talents, or people there we need to keep, actually, to share their knowledge and to share it with others. So to be engaged in what they do best, as frequent as we can, in various ways, so they can spend more time doing what they want and doing it with sharing it with others.
Bana, thank you once again. This was a very insightful session. It was so
Mhm.
amazing to talk about learning and development and skills and keeping skills inside the organization, especially today when the whole day we are talking about strategy and how to incorporate strategy even more into HR processes. Thank you once again. Wonderful presentation, and we're really happy to have you here at HR Week with us today. So I really hope you're going to enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.